Right, here we are at RC Plus in Salem, Oregon. This is actually my first time coming to Salem, Oregon. We're going to check out the shop, talk to the owners and some of the patrons, take a look around the shop. Let's take it away. Hey there, RC Girl here. Today we are launching the hobby shop tour. We're traveling up to the state of Oregon and we're going to be visiting 6 shops in 4 days. We're going to be visiting shops big and small. My goal with this tour is to highlight the value of visiting your local hobby shop, keeping the hobby alive. If you missed my last video, we were at Superior RC in Junction City, Oregon, the first stop of the tour. Day 2, we are headed up north to the capital of Oregon, Salem, to RC Plus Hobbies. Let's take it away. Come in.
Welcome to RC Plus.
Thank you.
How are we doing?
Who do we have here?
I am Eric. I'm the owner of RC Plus.
I'm Sid. I am the manager and Eric's brother.
We originally opened the shop in 1988. It was Ron Smith and 3 other partners, and they kind of tapered off down to just Ron running it. And I bought the store from Ron officially in January 1st, 2020, right before COVID.
Good time to buy a shop.
Yes, it was an absolutely intriguing first year, to say the least, being a shop owner.
But you're still around. So
yeah, we absolutely came out the other side stronger. It was a positive for the hobby industry as a whole. I think the entire industry saw substantial growth during COVID.
Awesome.
But we are a full service hobby shop. As you can see, Red Cat, Traxxas, HPI, Maverick, Arma, Axial, you name it. Any of the good quality RC cars, you will find them on our shelves, personally tested by ourselves before we sell them.
Whose trophies are all up there?
So these trophies are all the previous owner. These are all Ron's racing trophies.
There's actually more along the center wall as well.
He was a very successful racer in his time.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It was kind of the grassroots of RC racing. Ron had the dirt track out in the field. That was the time when there was a lot more tracks around, period, that you could go race to. And unfortunately, that kind of has tapered down over the years. Most of us have moved to indoor carpeted or turf type tracks nowadays. I was into nitro very heavily. That was kind of, if you wanted runtime in the 90s, that's what you bought. The RC10 gold pans, those were cutting edge at that point.
What? You guys have an original
That
box.
is an original RC10 gold pan,
cool.
partially assembled, never completed. So it's kind of a time capsule in
For
the box
sure.
up there.
That's very cool. I have the RC10 B3 and I have a low C T3.
Nice.
That's sort of what I got started in.
I probably have parts for those
really?
still sitting up there. All
Vintage
the boxes,
stuff?
that is
Cool.
all vintage parts up on that
nice.
shelf.
Those are hard to find. I've been looking for like random diff gears when I started my channel. Actually, sweet. If you guys need vintage stuff, check them out.
Oh, we definitely have lots and lots of vintage.
So you guys have race nights on Tuesdays?
We
you're
do
saying?
every Tuesday night. We do racing at 6:30. Sign-ups close at 6 p.m.
Okay.
And then every first and third Saturday, unless there's a big event, we supply donuts every Saturday race in the morning. So come in and get your sugar fix, do a little racing,
Cool.
Yep.
have
And if
some
you
fun.
don't have a transponder, we also do transponder rentals. So it's a
Okay.
rent-to-own program.
Cool.
And then we also have rental cars that we do up on the
nice.
top rack there, Traxxas rental cars that people can come in and have a good time with.
Cool. Yeah, and my channel is kind of about encouraging people to grow in the hobby and not be intimidated by it.
Absolutely.
Do you have a novice class?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
absolutely.
Novice class.
For us, it takes 3 to make a class. So literally 3 minis show up, we're racing minis that night.
Well, do you want to show me around your shop? It looks like you
Absolutely.
have some stuff under construction.
Yes,
a new crawler
we've
course
got a little
coming.
crawler course construction going on. We also have a bunch of our customers brought in awesome rigs to show off just a little bit of the taste of
Yeah,
what
we're
is
gonna
out
check
there.
those out for sure. Some
Hot Wheels is another thing we just recently got
They brought
into.
in.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. We do mostly our nitro kind of stuff over here, what we have of it at the moment, and bigger cars, batteries, chargers, SCX24 type goodies. The Budweiser is mine.
That's cool.
Yeah, that one was actually built by Jim over here, was the guy that originally built this one.
Nice.
Yeah, did an amazing job on it.
The
And
inside actually lights up too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's all lit up in there too. That's cool.
Tire wall, bunch of different tires. We've got everything from the race tires all the way up through mini tires, drift tires and wheels, up to X-Max Creighton.
Yep, all the goodies.
Those are the ones that are massive. Too. We get into the paints, you know, we've got our Lexan paints and everything.
Spastics, Traxxas, Tamaya, try to keep a good selection of all the Lexan stuff that's out there.
You know, we've got, you know, evergreen plastics for the styrene for if you're wanting to do custom stuff.
And what you do, you buy it in sheets?
It's actually, there's lots of different pieces, so anything from sheets in varying thicknesses, just depends on what you're doing, all the way down to you literally get a bunch of different shapes and designs, so you can get tube.
Okay.
There's square, there's I-beam type stuff, channel. I've seen guys build custom campers to throw in the back of a pickup.
And stuff.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, and campers too. Yeah. Shells, those are pretty cool.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can build out of the styrene.
Sweet. Okay, and you guys are in the process of building a
crawler course going. We're trying to make it 10th scale and, you know, 24th scale accessible.
I'm hoping within a week or two here we'll have the crawler course completed to the point where people can start coming in and playing.
Cool. And
then we're just going to keep adding obstacles, drawbridges, whatever it might be, maybe a river running through at some point. We got our swag. Of course, you got to have your swag. A little bit of airplanes.
We've got a ton of different bodies.
Yeah, lots and lots of bodies.
Yeah.
In the vintage area over there.
Yeah. Hundreds of thousands of parts in those boxes, ranging from old Yokomo associated clear back in the RC10 gold pans, Tamaya stuff dating back to the 80s when the shop opened.
JRX2, Triple XT.
Yeah, X-ray on-road cars. That's what our indoor track originally was on-road.
Shock oils, nitro fuel, CA glues. We got a rack right here, which is a bunch of our crawler bodies.
This is all crawler bodies, accessories.
Yep, some of the 4M stuff.
Oh, cool.
We've got a little bit of boats as well.
This right down here was the car that I was talking about. This was originally a model kit that would have come as a convertible. The doors would have been affixed, all that good stuff. The builder custom built that hardtop to put on it. It is removable, built the interior, made the doors, trunk, everything open up as it would have on a car of that type. Are you familiar with the Bruisers?
No, I'm not.
So this is kind of...
I mean, I've seen them, but I don't have one myself.
This one is an original 1982.
Jeez,
and
that's crazy.
Yeah, the detail they put into these are absolutely amazing. Leaf sprung truck.
These were a 3-speed truck, and the controller actually had a shift gate. You actually shifted the gears like it was a real transmission.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yep. I always wanted one of these when I was a kid. So it's fantastic to finally have a beautiful example of a Bruiser.
Very cool.
So we definitely have
that's one thing,
a lot of parts.
We absolutely excel in. All of these gates, to be able to keep the amount of parts we have, these were all custom designed that open up into pages. Everything is organized numerically by brand, so it makes it very efficient for us to go through, source parts for customers, and also to house just an incredible amount of parts. Probably 250,000 parts that we keep on hand at any given time.
So people can call you up and just say, hey, I need part number.
Yep. Yeah, they give us part numbers, or we've got the exploded views. We just recently got cell phones, and so we have like all of the manuals for the cars on them. That way we can quick reference them. Our race case over here, we've got some of the kits like the LD2, T62. So we try to keep a good amount of builders kits on hand, as well as electronics, which were over back in this case underneath the Bruiser.
Schumacher is a company that, being at Superior, you would have seen there as well. We are like one of probably 2 shops in the Northwest that actually support amazing company. If you have not tried a Schumacher race car, jump on board.
Cool.
Obviously the SCX6 from Axial. This one is my personal rig. I had the body custom painted by one of our local painters to match the Blackjack 42. And Marshall did a really good job.
Even down to like on the roof, it's got the same design as like here for the canopy.
Yeah, this thing is 55 plus miles an hour, 8S, and it accelerates to that speed very, very rapidly. We're talking within the length of this building, you're up to 55 miles an hour.
Oh my gosh. That's a beast of a ESC motor setup.
Absolute monster motor, fifth scale servo to handle the torque that is going to be put on this rudder back here. Yeah,
Insane.
Fantastic boat.
Awesome.
We are all about community. We do RC programs with schools. So basically, we've switched since ECX went out. Now we're building tracks of slashes. I've got 3 schools currently that we build cars with.
Very cool.
Very cool program.
Spread the hobby.
Yeah, no cost to the kids, no cost to the parents. All done through STEM grants. So amazing
Nice.
program.
I'm not familiar with that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's check out your track.
Let's walk over to the track for sure.
Oh, and this is my mom.
Hi, I'm Leslie.
Nice to meet you. So this is our indoor off-road carpeted racetrack. We're roughly 75 feet by 35 feet. Layout changes in here roughly every 3 to 4 weeks. We leave it long enough so guys can just really start getting fast on it, and then we throw them a curveball. They got to learn a new layout again. But our track is and will always be free practice. We do not charge anything to come to play on our tracks. They are open anytime we do not have an event. The track is free to play on. You can bring your cars, grab a spot in our pits, bring a charger, tools, stay as long as you like. Track is here for our customers. This is our pits. Like I said, this area, if we're not racing, is open. Have our projector up when we're racing. Oh, that looks familiar. When we're racing, all of our information is broadcasted up here, so you can see what race you're going to be in while the races are going. You can see lap times, positions, all that good stuff.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
My name's Jim and my wife Katie. We live here in Kaiser, Oregon. Just a pretty basic B63. Nothing fancy. It's a novice kind of car, set up pretty easy to drive, pretty stock. Custom painted body, as you can see. Matching stadium truck. T6.2, team associated.
You race? Both of you race?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Awesome. Oh yeah. How long have you been racing?
About 2 years now.
Okay.
Off and on. We kind of come and go with it as the seasons change. So, like to be outside more. So the crawling is a big thing in the summer for us.
Now when we go to the beach, we always take the bashers, like the XRT. I just took that out not too long ago.
Oh, awesome.
Fun.
You guys are
Definitely
in the
recommend on the beach.
Here.
My name's Ivan. I built it for a state fair entry. This is my third build, and I'm up to 7 trucks and trailers now. This is a Tamaya night hauler.
Okay.
This one took 6 months to build, start to finish. So I bought the truck and trailer, and these are custom slats that I built. I cut them out of Japanese cedar. Then I drilled each hole and rivet for a total of 330. Built the chains myself. Just bought a roll of chain and vinyl wrapped the frame. It's not painted, it's all vinyl.
Oh, what?
There's the smoke generator.
Okay.
And to get it to come up through the stacks, I had to trim the stacks, and then you can see where I ended up.
Well, thank you for talking about your truck. It was awesome.
You're welcome.
And how can people find you?
So our website is currently down. We lost our web hosting about 6 months ago. We're in the process of rebuilding that, but you can reach out to us on Facebook, RC Plus Hobbies, or just reach out to us at the store. We're always here to answer the phones and any questions people might have.
All right. Sounds good. Huge thank you to the guys at RC Plus Hobbies for hosting me. Of all the shops I visited on this tour, this one has been around the longest, and you can tell has a long history of supporting hobbyists in the region. Their part selection is insane, including lots of vintage parts, and they would be more than happy to help you guys find what you're looking for. Free track practice as well, you definitely cannot beat that. Next, we're going to spend the evening at Northwest Hobbies in Albany, Oregon. Make sure to subscribe if you guys don't want to miss the next stops on the tour. Huge thank you for tuning in. I'll see you later.